Quand on partait de bon matin, quand on partait sur les chemins à bicyclette, nous étions quelques bons copains. Il y avait Fernand, il y avait Firmin, il y avait Francis et Sébastien, et puis Paulette. On était tous amoureux d'elle, on se sentait pousser les ailes à bicyclette. Sur les petits chemins de terre, on a souvent vécu l'enfer pour ne pas mettre pied à terre devant Paulette.
We're riding from sea to sea, the same sea, the North Atlantic, starting at the landing beaches at Normandy and ending here near Saint-Michel in Brittany. In between, we're going to see a lot of French countryside.
Avec Paulette, prendre furtivement sa main, oublier un peu les copains, la bicyclette. On se disait, c'est pour demain, j'oserai demain, quand on ira sur les chemins à bicyclette.
June 6th, 1944, D-Day, the single largest amphibious invasion in history. That day, 156,000 American, British, and Canadian troops in 5,000 boats, accompanied by 10,000 aircraft, invaded 5 beaches on the Normandy shores.
American beaches were Omaha and Utah. British beaches were Sword and Gold. The sole Canadian beach was Juno.
At the American landing beach, Omaha, there are 9,000 graves of soldiers who died on D-Day itself and later on in the battle for Normandy, which went on for months.
At 630 hours, the first wave, comprising men of the 1st and 29th Infantry Divisions, made their landings amidst what must have seemed like an impenetrable wall of bullets. In the spaces between the landing craft and positions of some cover in front of the Germans, bodies of fallen US troops soon began to litter the sands.
Fourteen 14,000 Canadians landed in the successful taking of Juno Beach. Today, students work there in 7-month increments. In our case, touring a German bunker, part of Hitler's Scandinavia to Portugal Atlantic Wall.
Dubbed the Atlantic Wall, the Germans built vast numbers of concrete bunkers along 4,000 miles of coastline, broken apart by natural obstacles, man-made ones, and numerous minefields.
Just in 2021, the British unveiled a new tribute, part of which consists of dark silhouettes of over 1,700 soldiers set against the waves and fescue of Gold Beach. It is absolutely stunning. We've all heard the stories, seen the movies. We wear poppies a few days a year, but being on those beaches and standing in front of the tombstones inscribed with the names of kids, really, it's pretty sobering. Our tour of southern Normandy started in Bayeux. It's a town that was spared the ravages of World War II because of its proximity to the Normandy beaches. We got an early primer in the Normandy cows, pasture land, orchards, all of which account for the 4 C's of this part of the world: Calvados, Camembert, cider, and crème.
Let us enjoy them before they go. Comme que dans dehors, Albert, yes, they're dead. Les bicyclettes de belle size.
Wow, on fait quoi, madame?
Une crêpe au caramel.
This is great. This is a 10-kilometer race. You're heading towards Carentan. Moi, je veux participer.
Trop tard.
Le temps est bon, le ciel est bleu. J'ai 2 amis qui sont aussi mes amoureux. Le temps est bon, le ciel est bleu. Nous n'avons rien à faire, rien que d'être heureux. Mon cœur est grand.
Despite all the historical buildings lost through the war, there's still plenty of churches and medieval castles to regard as we travel in luxury from town to town on pristine routes with our baggage sent ahead for us. Because we speak French, we can talk to the locals here.
Est-ce qu'il y a encore des messes
Non. C'était le voisin près de chez moi, là. Et moi, c'est comme c'est coupé. Alors c'est pour ça. Voilà, tiens.
C'est le village auparavant.
Ça, c'est le village de Campo. Dans le temps. Tu as vu, là, dans le temps, là, chez Mireille, là, la station, il y avait une station essence dans le temps, là. Une, c'est tout.
That gentleman.
Pascal. And this is the chateau that he was born in. And he lived there for 42 years.
Unbelievable. Just ran into him.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're a bit reserved, but once engaged, they're very forthcoming. It's not a hard life when the biggest thing we have to do in a day is look for the next pâtisserie. Believe you me, there are plenty of pâtisseries in France.
Et on départ à 15h07 pour arriver là à 20h11. D'abord.
Il y a de la joie, bonjour, bonjour les hirondelles, il y a de la joie, dans le ciel par-dessus les toits, il y a de la joie, et du soleil dans les ruelles, il y a de la joie, partout il y a de la joie, tout le jour, mon cœur bat chavire et chancelle, c'est l'amour, qui vient avec je ne sais quoi, c'est l'amour, bonjour, bonjour les demoiselles, il y a de la joie, partout il y a de la joie, le gris boulanger bat la pâte à plein bras. Il fait du bon pain, du pain si fin que j'ai faim. On voit le facteur qui s'envole là-bas, comme un ange bleu portant ses lettres au bon Dieu. Miracle sans nom, à la station Javel, on voit le métro qui sort de son tunnel, grisé de soleil, de chansons et de fleurs.
Le temps est bon, le ciel est bleu. J'ai deux amis qui sont aussi mes amoureux. Le temps est bon, le ciel est bleu. Nous n'avons rien.
Former abbey and prison. Pilgrims have been coming here since 708 AD, when the Archangel Michael said to the Bishop of Devray, "Build it and they will come." They did, and we did. It is a spectacular sight out here in the middle of the ocean off the coast of Normandy.
Le temps est bon, le ciel est bleu. J'ai deux amis qui sont aussi mes amoureux. Le temps est bon, le ciel est bleu. Nous n'avons rien à faire, rien que d'être heureux. Le temps est bon, le ciel est bleu. J'ai deux amis qui sont aussi mes amoureux.
We rolled into Brittany, what's known as Calvados in Normandy is called Fin de Breton here because of the Point d'Origine rules, but it's really the same thing. The agricultural base of the economy is on display as we rolled along the Rance River up to the beautiful medieval town of Dinan.
Oh, la belle vie, sans amour, sans soucis, sans problème. Oui, la belle vie, on est seul, on est libre et on traîne. On s'amuse.
Bonjour.
À passer sans peur du lendemain. Des nuits blanches qui se penche sur les petits matins. Mais la belle vie, sans amour, sans souci, sans problème. Oui, la belle vie, on s'en lasse.
To give example, the Northern Sea can rise from 3 to 4 meters. Here it's between 10 and 14. It is a quantity of water. When it comes, it brings with it the food for the oyster. The more they eat, the bigger they get. There are 5 different categories. It goes from the number 4 to the number 0. Now, do you know which one is the biggest oyster? The 4 or the 0? It's 0. Now, the question obviously is why? Because it doesn't make a lot of sense. It would make more sense to have the 0 being the smallest and the biggest. If it's not the case, it's because historically we measure the size of the oyster. And for that, our tool was our hand. So the logic previously was basically, imagine I just fish that, it would be like, how many times does this oyster fit in my hand? Take your hand, it would be like 1, 2, 3. 3 times, oyster number 3.
To cut it away from the mussel, like that. And you have to eat the mussel because that's very good. You drain a bit of the water off. When you're eating it, you make sure you chew it. It's so good.
Enough with the flats already.
Sorry.
Did you find the flat?
I did. It was hard with the tide and all the little snails.
Wow.
Oui, la belle vie, on s'en lasse, on est triste. Et
On the way to
on
Saint-Michel.
traîne.
À Saint-Malo, juste en face. Magnifique coin.
Que je t'aime, et quand tu auras compris, réveille-toi, je serai là pour toi.
It's hard to imagine riding a bicycle in a finer place than the French countryside. Normandy and Brittany are pretty fine examples of that. Hope you enjoyed riding along, and thanks for watching.
Chanson de toujours, il y a de la joie. Bonjour, bonjour les demoiselles, il y a de la joie. Dans le ciel par-dessus les toits, il y a de la joie. Et du soleil dans les ruelles, il y a de la joie. Partout, il y a de la joie. Tout le jour, mon cœur bat, chavire et chancelle, c'est l'amour qui vient avec je ne sais quoi, c'est l'amour. Bonjour, bonjour les hirondelles, il y a de la joie. Partout, il y a de la joie.